So one of the things I've talked about a lot when we were switching our model over, I looked at the utilization of other equipment that you don't really see in typical CrossFit gyms, right? I was trying to go away from a CrossFit gym, so I needed the exercises to look drastically different than that of a CrossFit gym. Most of you guys have your clients doing double unders, and we can sit here and argue the validity of the fitness effect of a double under, but one thing I found that our clients really enjoy, and by enjoy I mean they fucking hate it, but I think it creates a better actual general physical adaptation, a better fitness adaptation versus frustration, because they're still just jumping the same amount, but they can't twirl the fucking rope twice, and they're slashing their fucking shins, and they look like Passion of the Christ, and it's just a frustrating fucking thing to double under. So one of the things we went ahead and adopted were these. These are bulldog ropes. These are big, fucking, thick, fat nylon ropes, and they're heavy as shit, and they make the jump and the actual movement of the rope around very difficult, not only from a strength perspective in the upper body, but also in the jumping aspect. They have to jump a lot higher. It's just something we played around with, different than a double under, different than the standard CrossFit experience, because when you want to make something that's different, it actually has to look fucking different.
What the fuck though?
All right, so I have been looking for some type of a solution to recommend to microgym owners who maybe know how to shoot the footage, right? They got their phone, which is the best camera you really need. You guys need to stop worrying about buying a camera. You've got a 4K, 1080p, like you've got everything you need right there. Maybe they have some footage that they shot, but the editing becomes the bottleneck, right? Like they don't have the time to learn iMovie, or maybe they play with some apps like InShot, and it's too time consuming. It doesn't warrant the 20s of 40s of whatever many hours on YouTube it would take to fucking educate yourself to be even mediocre, decent at video editing. So while I'm searching for a solution, I come across Magisto, I don't fucking know what it's called. Regardless, this product is an AI-based video editing service. You go ahead and take all the clips that you shot on your phone, you've shot off your camera, whatever, you drop them in. You go ahead and pick out a theme, and there's all kinds of different themes with corresponding graphics and colors and all that fun shit. And then you pick the music. You can actually like pick the type of music. If you want some, hardcore urban rap, if you want something more soft for a testimonial, like whatever it is, you can throw it in there. And then you could set the length of the video, like the actual duration. You can upload an hour's worth of clips and then tell it you want a 60-second video. And the AI will go through and cut up your video and match it to the beat of the music, put in the graphics and overlay all the pretty colors and all that, and then boom, you've got a video. Now, is this perfect? Absolutely not. I've tested it out, and when you look at it, you're like, it's good, but man, it's not so good. Well, yeah, fuckface. If it was so good, you would have hired a videographer or a video editor. You would have paid a lot of money to get a so good video. But for most of you guys right now that are putting out zero content, and when you do put it out, your videos are dog shit, this is gonna be light years ahead of what you're currently doing. So please, I highly recommend for microgyms that need to start getting more video footage out organically, and then they are gonna go ahead and rev up the organic behind it and run it as a retargeting ad or whatever it may be, this is a perfect solution for you. I've tested this out with a bunch of different clips to play some different stuff, and this is a sample of what came out. It's not perfect, but goddamn, this is 10 times better than what most of you guys are putting out.
Wake up. Quiet night. Quiet night. There is no sound. No sound. Who needs a life? Yeah. With no fun around. Yeah. Quiet night. Quiet night. Can't feel a pulse. Can't hear a heartbeat. Yeah. It's time to wake up. 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 Wake up.
Wake the streets up. I've never been in a town like this, is such a bore. Yo, we need a moment, but not of silence. Something needs to happen.
Not bad. It really isn't, right? Like just to randomly select clips and have a fucking machine go ahead and cut it all together, that literally took from the uploading of the clips to selecting which ones I want and picking the theme and the music to then making the video took a total of 6 minutes, flat. That would have taken you hours and hours and weeks and maybe even a month to do one of those yourself. You can just churn these fucking things out at such a high rate now and start creating your content and getting the video portion of your content game up to snuff. So guys, again, this isn't a paid or sponsored or anything. Like, I have no affiliation with this company. I just came across this, and I know a lot of you guys are balling out a budget and you're looking for some video editing software that will do it for you. This is the closest thing I've found. Take a look at it. Let me know if it works and start making some fucking videos. So Joe Tabaldi just texted me. Call me when you get a sec so I can start your week off with a compliment. Maybe Joe has come to his senses and he's ready to subscribe to my YouTube channel now. Holy shit, I had 2 missed calls from Joe.
Go for Joe.
What up, Joe?
Okay. You got me actually to spit coffee this morning. And
Fuck! I was hoping you were gonna say I got you to subscribe. God.
Oh, so to be perfectly honest, I really might.
Oh man.
But you said, and I quote, "Oh, you're gonna post an image that you made black and white with carve ATM hashtag better than yesterday." I almost fucking pissed my pants.
That's a true fucking post half these fuckers are making. They're literally making these posts. They're grabbing some motivational quote they grabbed off the back of a fucking Victoria's Secret box or a fucking Lululemon bag, and they think that's fucking, that's branding.
But that's why it's so funny, because it's so true. The fact that your entire video's in black and white, you should never change that. I think that the name of it, Talking to Myself, is fucking perfect, and you should, you're getting to the point now where your brainstormings are like third rough drafts. You're starting to fit, I mean this as a compliment and not arrogant, you're starting to think like I do. Where it's like, your first go.
Did you just compliment me by telling me that I'm starting to think like you?
You like that shit?
So if somebody to get the shtick of it has to wait till has to see it to the end.
Oh, I didn't even watch it to the end. I literally stopped it I didn't even watch it to the end.
Oh, no.
Stopped it.
You have to go to the end. That's the whole fuck. That's like where it ties it all together. Yeah, I just want someone to be like, did he really go through all that fucking trouble to record himself on 3 different cameras? Yeah.
That's great. I love it. I fucking love it. I love everything about it.
Good. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's a good nice start to my day. Yeah.
Well, congrats, man.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
All right, man.
I'll see you, dude. So if you have no idea what Joe was talking about, I started a new segment that just dropped today. I'll put a link in the description called Talking with Myself, where I literally have a mic stand. I go into an empty space where there is no audience, and I perform a keynote as if there was an audience, and I literally just ramble and rant on whatever topic that I want to jam on that day as it relates to the microgym industry. So if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. It's also in podcast form. And let me know what you think. And while I'm shamelessly plugging myself, today, Thursday, June 19th, or whatever the date is, whatever day you're watching this, MICROGYM University is now available. The link will be below in the description. It'll also be my Instagram bio. But I cannot recommend this enough for any of you guys who know that you're working hard. You're just not sure if you're working smart. That's the problem. So many of you guys are hard fucking workers. You'll put your blood, sweat, and tears into building something like this. You just don't know how to be the most efficient. You don't know how to avoid the potholes that I've stepped in over the past 10 years. Please, let me help you. Educate yourself. Spend less time learning how to shove a lacrosse ball in your ass to relieve some soreness in your fucking earlobe, and spend more time learning how to run a fucking profitable business. If you have any questions on it, there's full enrollment. You can pick master courses a la carte. You can pay in full. You can pay monthly. I've made this as easy as fucking possible so that you don't have to sit there and just watch my stupid fucking face every single day and think, man, he's got a good fucking point. Now you can beat me to the goddamn punchline. So MICROGYM University, get fucking enrolled.
The evenings are growing.
Yeah.
And, 1 or 2 people have expressed interest in coming at 4:30.
Great.
Right now they come at 5:30.
We only add classes to solve problems. So let's say we had a business with 200 members in it, and classes were packed at 20 people per class, and you were full.
Yeah.
That would be a scenario where we would add another class. We're doing it to, work around operational capacity, and we're doing it to increase revenue, okay? Now, in your scenario where you're not at capacity, we have to figure out what is the problem we're solving by adding the class.
Yeah, I mean, my hope is that we get more people to join.
Now, is anybody telling you, Is anybody telling you they would join your gym if you had a 430?
No.
Then I would possibly hold off on this because it doesn't seem like the need. And I'm going to use my own experience. We've been running 5, 5:30, 6, 6:30. Okay? Now, what that does is it splits the energy of the gym. Instead of having two fucking packed out 5:30 and 6:30s, we have like these split up, fragmented 5, 5:30, 6, and 6:30. During the summer, I get very slow. Business is slow for us in the summer. People are traveling. They're at the lake from Thursday till Sunday, all that wedding season, all that. So we condense it back down because it is also easier for me to sell a class that is high energy. We have a harder time selling classes here when there's only 6 people in class.
Yep.
Right? We need 16, 26 people in class to create that crazy good high level energy. Yeah. So, and I think for most people, that is our big selling point. Because when you go to a class that has 12 people in it versus a class that has 4 people in it,
it's a
different thing. There's social proof when there's more people. So I would tell you to hold off on the adding that class just for now and set a number. Like, you know what your operational capacity is in that class, and when you've hit that operational capacity for 6 weeks straight, then we start considering adding that other class.